Right, the friends and family, please do remain seated. Please do remain silent. We have the first speaker of the evening.
Hello everyone, good evening. A warm and heartfelt welcome to all of you on this momentous day. Let's together read the toast for Karun and Bhavna. But before I all have glasses. But before we do that, I wish to take a moment to talk about a whirlwind of emotions going through me and my family. A blend of joy, a sadness, and a touch of bittersweetness. Before we embark on this celebration of love and unity, a few days ago, she was weak and of strength beyond human repair. In our lives, she desperately wanted to be and protect. She had a visa, she had bought her tickets. The man she was in hospital the moment she realized she couldn't make it. She made a horrible vanity promise her that there would be every day. I stand delighted to the family who kept their promise. In this moment of both celebration and reflection, I am profoundly moved by the solidarity and grace of my sisters Heartfelt, to the rest of the family. They have chosen to stand with us today despite the weight of their own grief. It is a testament of enduring power of love and resilience of the human spirit. To them I extend my deepest gratitude and appreciation. Speaking of family, I have to give a shout out to the massive contingent of family and friends who have traveled from India and elsewhere to be present here today. So thank you. Special thanks to my in-laws and 6-month-old RN. To everyone who has made time to join us today from far and near, and to all those who send their blessings down high moment in Bhavna and Namaskar. Over the last week or so festivities, we have been fortunate to enjoy most of the beautiful evenings for us. And I can't help it, maybe but I can't help but believe that my sisters and all the good Christians have played a hand in enjoying this such a moment. Right. They say that good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they are always there to illuminate your path. This is so true to all our neighbors in Arab, to my wife, and to our son Karun, who made me whole. Thank you all for embracing us in your presence, for sharing in our joy. Let us now raise our glasses high to love that knows no bounds. To Bhavna and Karun.
Especially in a good way, not the type that my teachers used to say to my mum on barrel dealing. Right, Jenny? Here we go. Bhavna has been a godsend to my life. Without her, I wouldn't be getting married today. Obviously. but nor would we be enjoying this beautiful day, organised meticulously by Bhavna. Thank you, Bhavna. Thank you, Bhavna, for making this day perfect. Thank you for your patience. I mean, she's such a patient person. It's taken her 6 years to turn this into somebody she can bring home to her mum and dad. The prospects marrying Arcadia. Of course, for me, it was easy. Bhavna, she is stunning, loving, kind, and adventurous. What's not to love? They say there are only two certainties in life, death and taxes. But I'd like to add one more. That is that Bhavna has been and always will be there for you when you need it most. Right, before I come to the end of my speech, I'd like to offer a few words of thanks. First of all, to my mum, my number one influence. For my mum, I'd probably do a whole speech just on her. But for the sake of everyone wanting to embark to open, however, I would like to say, Mum, it's good news. I'm no longer your responsibility. No, seriously, I may not say it every day, but I do admire your strength and resilience. Rima, Priya, and I are blessed to have you as our mother and our father. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for everything. Rima, you've always been there for me, helping me with homework, and more importantly, get my first job at Spectate. Priya, my baby sister, I'm not going to miss fighting with you. Hey, because we still on, let's face it. I'd also like to say a special thank you to Nitin Uncle, who has quietly been a role model to me and brought vibrance into our lives. The best brother I've loved before. To my in-laws, Mum and Dad, thank you for having graciously welcomed me into the family. Even though I make so much mess, leaving so much crumbs on the kitchen table, eating all your food, oh man, so that I decided to involve me so graciously, and you so much for that. Finally, still remember the Hudson family and friends who couldn't be with here to us today. In particular, my papa, who I know would be so proud of Bhavna for you today. I'll be Bhavna. Alright, so Bhavna, quite simply, you made me smile every single day. Every single day I be with you. And I promise I'll spend every day from here on out trying to give you the same thing in return. Now, if you could all join me in upstanding, or standing up, I guess, and raising a glass to my best friend, and partner in crime, the beautiful Mrs. Bhavna Agarwal. Thank you.
Thank you. Make some noise for our crew for a fantastic speech. Amazing speech, and that brings us to the next speech on the evening. We are going to the groom's best friends. Make some noise for the groom's best friends.
Hi everyone.
I got some.
I was just going to start with Karun, the man, the myth, the legend. In all seriousness, Karun, you found a gem in your life, and that you've found Karun. No, but in all honesty, I've known Karun for 20 years now, and I've never seen this happy. The smile you bring to his face when you're not around, I'll mention your name sometimes, not just be smiling randomly. It's really strange. But it's the sweetest thing I've ever seen. But that's enough like nice, sweet stuff. We'll go to when we first met Karun. So we started off in primary school together. In year 5, I was in year 5. Karun was in the accelerated class, so he was the smart one. But the school realized they made a mistake. So fortunately, he ended up in our class, my Chinese class, and we started high school together. And that's kind of really where our shenanigans started. Just a little bit about, I think this is like the person Karun is. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I used to come into school, and Karun and Charity used to be drawing pictures of me. Not the most flattering pictures in the world, and passing around the class. And I sit at the front, and Karun trying to sit at the back, and literally just threw a paper into my hand. You can see, it's not an easy task getting that paper out. Not true. But no, in all honesty, like, I think we've grown up together, we've had a lot of memories together, and I'm so thankful that I could spend most of my life with Karun. What I'll do is I'll pass it on to the fella that has an incredible memory, forgets nothing, Charity. So we'll give you a few stories like Karun and his youth.
Good evening, ladies and gents. You having a good time? Yeah! And I'm down. Yeah! We all having a good time? Alright, I'm trying my best not to bore you, but when I tried getting out of this speech, Karun started crying, so I felt obliged that I had to get this thing done. Now then, when you've had the privilege of knowing Karun for as long as I have, there's a vast number of stories to choose from. Unfortunately, many of the stories are probably you guys traumatized, so it's best we leave them out. Now, I first met Karun back in 1997, and I remember seeing him walking with Nanny, Nanu, and his mum at the end of the street. We decided it'd be a good idea to race all the way back to my house.
What did you want?
And as we know, being the accident-prone guy that he is, let's just say he didn't make it. A few moments into the race, he was face down on the pavement, bleeding from both knees and bawling his eyes out. Eventually, we ended up back at my house, where he got his knees patched up with a couple of dinosaur plasters, and we've been inseparable ever since. This brings me to Karun's next trait, mischief. Don't worry, I'll keep it clean. It was the end of year 11, and the IT teacher, Mr. Smith, had an urgent matter to attend to. So he decides to leave me and Karun in charge to keep an eye on everyone else. Again, not a good idea. A few moments in, and Karun decides it would be a good idea to liven up the room and play some tunes in his absence. So he goes over to his computer, which by the way was connected to some pretty decent sized speakers that will pack a punch, and starts playing some songs to liven up the room. Karun proceeds by cranking the volume all the way up to the top and hits play of a song called Oh Yeah by Foxy Brown and Spragga Benz. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with this song, here's a little demonstration. He barely made it past the first minute before the head teacher, who'd heard the thumping being on 11 classrooms down, popped his head through the door with a stern look and said to us, "Turn it off," before walking out again. He thought we'd gotten away with it. Unfortunately, our luck had taken a turn. The next day, we were summoned to give a statement of what occurred, and after we gave our statement, we left the room still with no repercussions, again, confused. So as time goes on and sixth form begins, I'd often pass Mr. Smith in the corridors, where he'd respond to my "Hello sir," with no reply and an evil death stare. Until one day I stopped and asked, "Sir, is everything alright? You keep ignoring me." To which he replies, "Where's that friend of yours? You know the two of you nearly got me fired." Well, as it turns out, this friend of mine had abandoned me to start a new life at his new school, Karun Manor, and left me in the ship. Aren't you great? What was that, Karun? No? Yeah, good. As well as being accident prone and a complete mischief, Karun has the attention span of a goldfish. One of the things I'm a good friend, often enjoy doing is getting into a serious conversation with him and out of nowhere start randomly singing old Bollywood songs. Now instead of questioning it, like any rational person would, he will start joining in and singing along, albeit with completely made up lyrics. Perhaps if I were you, I'd use that to your advantage when you needed to find it that it was actually his turn to do this all along. And if he disagrees, just shout "Boom" in his face. Perhaps I'd like to take this opportunity to say how stunning you look today, and I'm sure we can all agree. I before thanks. Karun, you can still see the mouths, so it's all over the colored out. You can't get them up in there. But still not a bad effort from you. Karun, more jokes aside, your family, and it's truly not to make your best man today. Now, ladies and gents, I could go on repeating to Karun all day, but I'd just be taking the fun away from our mate. Thank you.
So, before we start the pleasantries, I'd like to add two more things onto that. Some warnings for you about. So there's two key skills Karun has I'd like to mention. So the first skill is Karun's cooking skills. So I'm just going to go back to the story when we were at university. So Karun decides to cook us all breakfast because, you know, big hard guy he is. And I see him put the beans in the pan. Alright, cool, he's gonna make some beans and toast. Sounds good. Then he puts the sausages in the pan, then the bacon in the pan, then the bread in the pan. Alright, according to Karun, it all cooks together. So, let's say I'm still alive, everyone else is still alive, but about don't eat anything Karun gives you. Yeah. The second thing is Karun's personal hygiene. Well, keeping PG-13 help. But I've been fortunate enough to spend most of my life with Karun, go on holidays with him, go to strange places with him, and I've shared a room with Karun more than once. It's a strange thing when you wake up in the middle of the night to something sharp poking your leg. Like, it hurts a little bit. So I thought it might have been a cat or an animal that's like rolled into the bed. I look down and it's Karun's toenail. Which grew to about 3 centimeters long. We've now given it the name the Claw. Please remind him to cut his toenails and properly shower once every 2 weeks. But yeah, I guess that's all the jokes aside. In all honesty, Karun has been a brother to me in charity. We've seen him go from child to man-child to now director. But Karun is truly a brother to us, not just myself and Charity, but all of the friends. You're not just a friend of us, you are and always will be family. The parts that make him great as a brother, well, his honesty, his kindness, his funny bone that never dries out, his integrity and his incredible work ethic are truly what I believe will make him a good husband. I think 50 shots. I'd like to raise a toast to the happy couple, and here's to a lifetime of happiness, health, and shenanigans. So, all the best to both of them. And I'd like to officially say that he's your woman now.
Thank you. Make some noise for the best man for a fantastic speech. People will keep round the wheels. And the next speech we are now going to the bride's brothers and bring the family.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather here to celebrate the joining of two souls and to bid farewell to my dear sister Bhavna. As we wish her a lifetime of love and happiness, it's important to reflect on her remarkable qualities that have made her the wonderful person that she is today. First and foremost, Bhavna has always been a fantastic student. She worked hard and excelled in her studies, impressing both her teachers and her peers. Her dedication and determination set an excellent example for all of us as a family. But Bhavna's talents go beyond the classroom. She is a powerhouse in sports, consistently showing her agility and passion in various athletic events. Her athletic abilities have not only brought her joy, but also inspired and motivated the entire family. One quality that truly sets Bhavna apart is her exceptional organization skills. She keeps everything in perfect order, from her work life to her personal life, and we all admire her attention to detail and her ability to manage her time effectively. As Bhavna embarks on a new chapter in her life, we know that she will continue to bring her special light to everyone she meets. We are confident that her remarkable qualities, dedication, and loving spirit will make her a wonderful partner, daughter-in-law, and friend. So let's raise our glasses and toast to Bhavna's accomplishments, her future happiness, and the unforgettable memories that we've shared. May her journey through life be as bright and fulfilling as she has made ours. Congratulations, dear Bhavna, and on this joyous occasion, we love you and we wish you a lifetime of love, success, and endless blessings. Cheers to the beautiful journey ahead.
And let's now welcome the next speech. We are now going to the groom siblings. So make some noise for the groom siblings this evening.
Hello everyone, so for those of you that don't know us, I'm Priya and this is Priya, the Groom Sisters, as was announced. Your speech was so cute, I don't think we're going to be able to match that at all because Karun's is the complete opposite, this Karun. So we know Karun as Karun obviously, but we also know him as Spider, some of you might know him as the tack spider from his graffiti days across Scotland. Karun has truly dreaded this speech from us tonight, and we're going to be playing good cop, bad cop, and of course I'm going to be the good cop. As his older sister, we are actually only 18 months apart, and I've always felt like his second mum. I'm sure mum can agree as well. From brushing his teeth before he had any, to doing his homework for him, and after his graffiti career didn't work out, getting him his first job at Specsavers, partly where he is now. Karun, I've always been there for you and always will be, especially when you needed me to spot you a fiver, a tenner or more, and I always will be. Having said that, here's the tab so far, and I have my account details attached. Sorry, he comes with it. I'll come get it. A really special thanks to our fantastic mother, who has done an amazing job bringing up Karun. All the effort and hard work. Anyone would think that Karun was her favourite child. Knit uncle, I'm sure you'll be relieved to know your perfume stones and most importantly your flip-flops will now remain untouched. But Karun, seriously, we really love you. You're the best, and we're thrilled that you brought Bhavna into the family. Especially because Bhavna, as everyone has said, it's now your responsibility to deal with. So, yes. You've had the good cop though, so now it's time for the bad cop.
Karun has tried to censor us, but it's officially payback. I was introduced to Karun 29 long years ago. The dynamic duo soon became the Three Musketeers. However, I quickly realized that Karun would become the Joker to the real Batman and Robin. Karun would go through great lengths to trick me. When I was 6, he convinced me he had an evil twin named John. Once Rima distracted me, he would run upstairs, change his clothes several times a day, and continue with this charade. Don't worry, Baz. I'm sure you got the good one today. There was not a quiet day with him around. Whether Rima and Mum were chasing him across Ascot Gardens, our neighborhood, skateboarding in the house, or climbing out the window to escape out angry Mum. It was absolute havoc. Good luck. Karun always took an interest in my education. On my first day of school, he was so proud that he labelled my school bag in big letters. Thankfully, Rima corrected it too. He gave me my first spelling lesson. The first word he taught me began with F. It ends with CK. And he encouraged me to practice writing it on the blackboards in school. Worst of all, he still tries to convince me that I'm adopted and that my real dad is Ben Laden. As you can see, I have been on the receiving end of a lot of torture. And I can truly say, from the bottom of my heart, Baz, despite the painful memories, Karun has always been an amazing and caring older brother for me, and I will not trade him for the world. Now, we were going to move on to Karun, but we realized that his speech might be a bit too X-rated for the general public. So, we welcome you to meet him at the bar, where I think he is currently. Thank you guys.
Sorry, just really quickly before we wrap up, here are some tips on how to cope with Karun. A blend of patience, a good sense of humour, and a willingness to embrace the unexpected. So as we raise our glasses to Karun and Bhavna, let's celebrate the journey they're about to embark on. May their love continue to grow, and may their days be filled with joy, laughter, and cherished moments. Congratulations, Karun and Bhavna.
I do believe we have one final speech this evening, so can we put your hands together and make some noise for Alok.
With apologies to my wife, Aina, who completely believes that I am drunk at the moment. She is not far from the truth. Because, why? Because I'm stepping in here after the 2-3 speeches which were mind-blowing. And so, thank you for sharing so much and in such poetry. So I've written a small poem as well, which I'd like to read, if I can, in my drunk state. Today we have gathered for shadi and for fun, and to celebrate the mohabbat of Bhavna and Karun. With mehndi on her hands so fair, with mehndi on her hands so fair, Bhavna's sundarta is beyond compare. Right, Karun? Colors of mehndi, they so deeply run. They too celebrate the mohabbat of Bhavna and Karun. So I speak for myself and none other, but I'm sure many men here may also concur that all the pyari women here shine brighter than the sun, including my dear wife. As today we have gathered here for shadi and fun and to celebrate the mohabbat of Bhavna and Karun, gods are watching from the skies above. Their ashirwad is showering along with all your love. The heart is free of all tension as we celebrate the mohabbat of Bhavna and Karun. So let's raise a salute as two families unite. Two families unite. It's an adbhut and marvelous sight. Adbhut, everybody knows what adbhut means. Adbhut means marvelous. Adbhut and marvelous sight. And I believe I do speak for everyone as we celebrate the mohabbat of Bhavna and Karun. And now before you start throwing chappals and tomatoes and shoot me with a gun, I must run.
Thank you. We can round of applause for a fantastic